Where will Tesla's stock be in 3 years, and why does the answer to that question matter far more than most investors realize right now? Tesla has always been one of the most polarizing stocks on Wall Street. It's a company that defies conventional valuation metrics, attracts both the most passionate believers and the most skeptical short sellers, and somehow continues to sit at the center of every major conversation about the future of technology, energy, and transportation. And now, analysts at 24/7 Wall Street have taken a serious, data-driven look at where Tesla's stock price could realistically land by 2027, and the findings are genuinely worth unpacking. Let's start with where Tesla stands today. The company has experienced dramatic swings in its market valuation over the past few years. From its astronomical highs during the pandemic-era tech boom, through its painful correction, and into its more recent recovery, Tesla's stock has been anything but predictable. But prediction, when grounded in fundamentals, is exactly what serious financial analysis demands. The 2027 price target being discussed by 24/7 Wall Street isn't just a number pulled from optimism or pessimism. It's rooted in a matrix of factors: Tesla's growth trajectory in vehicle deliveries, its expanding energy storage business, the autonomous driving ambitions that Elon Musk has repeatedly staked the company's future on, and critically, the increasingly competitive landscape from both traditional automakers and emerging EV rivals, particularly from China. Here's what makes this analysis so compelling. Tesla is no longer just being valued as a car company. It hasn't been for years. The market prices Tesla as a technology platform, one that could eventually monetize its fleet of vehicles through robotaxi services, through its full self-driving software, and through AI-driven products that most legacy automakers simply cannot replicate at scale. If even a fraction of that technological promise converts into revenue by 2027, the upside scenario becomes extraordinary. And this is where the analysis gets genuinely serious. There are real and growing risks that cannot be ignored. Tesla's market share in the EV space has been quietly eroding. Competition isn't theoretical anymore, it's showing up in the sales data. Companies like BYD are not just competing, they're winning in key global markets. Meanwhile, Tesla's profit margins have come under significant pressure as the company has been forced to cut vehicle prices repeatedly to maintain demand. That's a trend that Wall Street watches very carefully when building long-range price models. Then there's the Elon Musk factor, perhaps the most unpredictable variable in any Tesla forecast. His involvement with political figures and government institutions, his management of multiple major companies simultaneously, and his often volatile public presence all introduce a layer of uncertainty that doesn't show up cleanly on a balance sheet but absolutely influences investor sentiment and institutional confidence. So what does 24/7 Wall Street actually project for 2027? The analysis suggests that Tesla's stock price by that year hinges almost entirely on execution, specifically on whether the company can demonstrate meaningful, revenue-generating progress on autonomy and whether it can defend its margins while scaling newer business lines like energy storage, which has quietly been becoming a more significant part of Tesla's revenue story. The bull case points to a stock that could significantly appreciate from current levels if the robotaxi vision even partially materializes on schedule. The bear case, however, warns that continued margin compression, intensifying competition, and execution delays on autonomy could keep the stock range-bound or worse. And that's the real insight buried inside this forecast. Tesla in 2027 won't just be a reflection of how well it builds cars, it will be a referendum on whether Silicon Valley-style disruption can permanently redefine one of the oldest and most capital-intensive industries in human history. The answer to that question is still being written, and every quarter between now and 2027 is another chapter.